April is nearly drawing to a close, so it's time to look ahead at all the cozy game releases that are coming across all platforms in May 2024. The Nintendo Indie Direct saw some surprise releases in April, and these are all on the Switch, so I'm going to be giving you a quick recap of those games at the end of the video, because there are some that went straight into my basket following that Direct. Don't forget to like and also subscribe for more cozy games, but here are all the games releasing this month, and you may need to add them straight to your wish list. One of the games I'm most excited for this month, in fact for the whole year, is Little Kitty Big City. This game will be released on the Switch, Xbox and PC on May the 9th. For those of you who have an Xbox, it will also be available on Game Pass, which is nice to see. In this chaotic game, you will play as a small black cat that, following a series of unfortunate events, has found itself lost in the big city. As a player, you will embody the cat, and your main goal is to navigate through the city and its surroundings to find your way back home. As a cat, you will obviously be able to do cat-like actions such as jumping, climbing, playing with your tail, and of course, cats love boxes, so you may find yourself jumping into a few of them. On your journey, you will also run into other animals throughout the world, and they may need your help, so there will be a few little quests to undertake. There are also a bunch of adorable hats scattered throughout the world that you can dress your cat up in, including a froggy hat. I never knew that I needed to see a cat in a froggy hat until this game. The demo for this one was a lot of fun, and I've really been looking forward to it, so I cannot wait to finally get my hands on it. Sticking with the adventure game theme, Sermont is releasing this month on May the 2nd. This is a mountain climbing adventure game which has been inspired by classic platformers, but clearly this has an interesting take on physics. The goal of this game is to be the first to reach Mount Om, and to get there you will have to swing, leap, jump, and of course climb. Your journey will take you through a variety of procedurally generated areas and through a variety of different sceneries. As you traverse the tricky conditions, you will also encounter a variety of eccentric characters who are also trying to make their way to the top. Although the developers have specifically said that the physics of the game are not overly punishing, there are also items and upgrades that you can equip to boost your stats. A few other interesting details that you might want to know about this game is that there is character customization, which we love to see, a daily mountain challenge, and you can also play with a friend via local co-op mode. Sermont is coming to the Switch and also PC. At number 3 we have Pocket Oasis. I'm a bit of a sucker for hand-painted games, and this one is beautifully done. This is a cozy garden simulator, but it does have a bit of a twist. It's not set in a garden or a farm, it's actually set on your very own balcony in a city that you can actually pick. There's 3 different balconies to choose from 3 different cities around the world, so you'll get some different views. In order to create your beautiful garden escape from the city, you'll be able to grow 36 different plants, which will include some that grow fruit, and you can actually harvest this and turn it into jam, which is oh so wholesome. There are also a variety of different decorations to spruce up your balcony and give it your own stamp. There are also 20 pets to unlock, and you can have them roaming around your balcony. That's going to be a very full balcony. But just like real life, there is also a day to night cycle and also a weather cycle. Pocket Oasis will be releasing on Steam on May the 8th, but keep your eyes peeled, Switch players, and will be coming to the Switch soon too. Up next is one for all of you puzzle game fans. This is Paper Trail, and it is an award-winning puzzle adventure game where you must fold the pages to find the solution and continue on your journey. In this game, you play as the aptly named Paige, who is leaving home to embark on her studies for the first time. I played the demo for this game, and I will firstly say it is beautiful. I loved all of the wonderful artwork, and it was always a pleasant surprise to turn the page and see what area was next. The puzzles in the game start off very simple, which is good as you kind of get used to the mechanics, but as you move through it will get more difficult as you must move, rotate, and of course fold to unlock the different paths to continue. As you move through the pages, you will also learn about those that reside in this paper world by encountering the cast of characters that all have their own stories to share. If you want to play this stunning puzzle game, it will be released on all platforms, including the Switch, PC and Mac, Xbox, PlayStation, iOS, and you can play it on Android via Netflix. I personally think that this one will be perfect for handheld gameplay, so Switch or maybe play it on the Steam Deck. That will be definitely up my street for this one. We've had a few exploration games so far in today's list, and the next one is a life simulation game, and it is of that same genre, but you are stepping onto an unknown planet, so there is definitely a bit of a galactic feel to this one. This is obviously Cozy Noughts, and you get to build your very own space colony in this game. You can explore a variety of different areas to gather resources, which in turn will help you craft and build a variety of structures. There are also classic life sim activities in the game, including farming, fishing, and mining. Some of those activities are more unique though, and definitely more themed to your environment, as you can have alien encounters. Decorators will also be happy, as you'll be able to place furniture items, and you can even customize your own space outfit. Cozy Noughts also has a co-op mode, so if you need some help, you can call on a friend. Cozy Noughts will be releasing at the end of the month on the 30th of May on Steam. I've seen a lot of people get excited to play this next game. It is Endless Ocean Luminos. This is a Switch exclusive game, and it will be released on the 2nd of May. As the title suggests, this game is all about underwater exploration to find what wonderful marine life resides below the surface. There are over 500 species of marine life to be found, including some which were once considered mythical or extinct. In addition to the wonderful underwater creatures, you may also find some temples and shipwrecks. That is a lot of exploring to do, and I hope that you have a lot of oxygen in your diving suit. This game is also multiplayer, so you can play with up to 30 players online, and you can dive together and share your finding. As this is a Switch game, communication will be largely done through emotes. And finally, if you're a fan of solving mysteries, or just generally maybe a bit of a true crime fan, then you'll need to look at this one. This is Duck Detective: The Secret Salami. It may be the perfect game for you. It is a shortish game with approximately 2 to 3 hours of gameplay, but I honestly, at this stage where I have so many games on the go, I think that could be a positive thing, because I would love to complete more games, so this one might be one that I do actually manage to complete. In this game, you will solve a crime as a duck, and you'll be able to interact with a number of different suspects to gather intelligence about who the true culprit is. You'll then have to piece together that information you have found to crack the case. The game is fully voice acted, and despite the game being about crime, the graphics are very cozy and very wholesome. Duck Detective will be going live on the Nintendo Switch and PC from the 23rd of May. So that's the brand new game releases. This next game is one that is actually coming out of early access on Steam on the 22nd of May. I've spoken about this game before, but this is Sunrise's Order, and it is a farm simulation game. It has a little bit of a twist, as there is a whole dedicated in-game website delivery service called Animazon. I think it's quite clear where they got the inspiration for that name from. But aside from that, you'll also be required to fulfill deliveries through contracts of crops, and there is also a skill tree which you can unlock bonuses in, which is nice. It's a cute little game, and if you've been putting off purchasing it due to the early access, now would be a good time to delve in. So Switch players, if you missed the Indie Direct, there are just a few games that I want to talk about. Some of these actually released on the day, which was the 17th of April, and one of those is sat in my basket. I'm just waiting to check out because I didn't have my bank card on, but this is Stitch, and this is a puzzle game which focuses on embroidery. The goal is to tactically make stitches to complete the design with no holes left over. There are over 180 regular hoops or levels, and there are also weekly and daily puzzles to complete. There is also a free Stitch mode, which is good. I've obviously not yet played this one yet, it's just sat in my basket, but I cannot wait, and something that my community members have said, it looks good, and it looks like a wonderful casual puzzle game, which is right up my street. The second news is that Sticky Business also released on the Switch. This is a simulator game all about running your own small business. You get to make stickers, print and package them. I love this game on PC, and since I laid eyes on it, I knew it would be great on the Switch, so I'm super happy that it's finally here. I'll link a video below if you want to learn more about this game, and trust me, it's a good one. It's another great casual game which I think will be wonderful on the Switch. And the final bit of big news from the Direct is that the Europa demo is now live if you want to try this. This is a beautiful adventure game, and I highly recommend giving the demo a go. Before we go, I just also wanted to mention that June is obviously the month for the Steam Next Fest, and as we reach the end of the month of May, I do anticipate that we may see some demos dropping before the Next Fest officially starts. A little birdie has told me that we may expect to see some information soon about one of my most excited for games of the year. This is Tiny Glade. If you've never seen it before, it is a relaxing gridless building game which allows you to create beautiful castles. I mean, look at those graphics, they are just stunning. Really looking forward to this one, so I highly recommend that you add this one to your wish list if you haven't already. So there we have it. That is all your kind of May game releases and a little bit of news thrown in as well. Let me know what you're most excited for picking up this month, or what games are you just generally playing. Let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to reply to you. Have a great rest of your day and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.